Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news update and information with a video on the 2024 F-150. We're going to talk about the STX trim. I think it is the most overlooked trim level for this year. Ford has actually separated out as its own trim level instead of making it a package on the XL trim. Now we have the STX. So I love that. They've actually decoded all the VINs differently this year, so you can note that these are STXs. But what I want to do in this video is cover the three looks of the STX. There's three different ways you can order these and get them in, and we're going to talk about that in this video. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, notification bell is turned on, and let's dive right in. Now I have the three different versions you can get here. This here, that's the first one we're looking at, the silver F-150 STX. This is the base trim, the 200A package, what they call that. And that's the look of this one. This in here, this is an avalanche gray here, STX. This has a black appearance package. We're gonna talk about what's in each one of these. And then lastly, over here, we do have this white one that is an STX, that is the 201A equipment group, also known as the FX4 package. So all three of these, so we're gonna dive in. First, we're gonna jump up here to this one up here, and we're gonna talk about what's standard on your STX trims to start with. Now, before we start talking about the STX trim level and what you're getting on that, let's first talk about what you're getting standard on all of your F-150s, even the XL trim for this year, because they really have stepped up the game, I think, on the F-150 for 2024 model year. In a sense, now for this year, you're getting a lot of things that are standard equipment. Standard is the 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost engine. On most configurations, you know, on the XL regular cab, you're getting the 5.0 liter engine. And that engine is available on the STX as well, but the 2.7 will be the standard engine. 5.0 on the STX will be an extra $1,500, I believe, to go up to the 5.0 liter engine. Now on all these, even the XL, you're gonna get the Copilot 360 2.0 standard equipment now, which is phenomenal. So it's gonna get your pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, rear view camera. It's going to get reverse brake assist. Yes, reverse brake assist is standard equipment, as well as your reverse sensing along with your rear view camera, with I think is a big deal. You had to go up to XLT for that last year. But also you're going to get the Bliss with cross traffic alert. That's your blind spot information system, so you can see that, know that there's a car in your blind spot and alerting you of that, as well as your lane keeping system. That also is all part of that Copilot 360 2.0. Standard equipment on all of your F-150s. Also on all F-150s now, you have the upgraded 12-inch screens. I think it's a big deal. Dual 12s is what we like to call it here. 12-inch productivity screen you're seeing through the steering wheel. That's standard equipment on all of your F-150s, as well as the 12-inch touchscreen. So no longer that little screen for your XL or STX. You get the big 12-inch touchscreen, and you get navigation also as standard equipment too. For 1 year. You get 1 year subscription for that as well. So some nice upgrades for this year. There's some other things, like you are getting the Class 4 receiver hitch with your trailer sway control. All that's included. You get your 4-pin and 7-pin wiring, now standard equipment on all of your F-150s. Plus a slew of other things like your LED reflector headlights, coast-to-coast grille as well. We're going to get into different colors and styling here as we talk about STX. But all that's standard equipment now on your F-150, but let's talk about the STX. So on the STX, this is your standard STX 200A equipment group is what we like to call at the dealer world here. And this is gonna come standard with your body colored bumpers. So this is an iconic silver, right? Iconic silver or ingot silver? I don't know. Anyway, you get the silver here, silver bumpers as well. You're gonna see also the fog lights. So LED fog lights are also standard equipment on these. And you're gonna get the, as I mentioned earlier, the LED reflector headlights too right here, and the coast-to-coast grille. So this is gonna be here, a little different than your XL, will be your black, kind of the molded in grille in the middle. But here on the outside, gonna be carbonized gray painted outside of that. Coast-to-coast does have the black, blacked out little headlight assemblies here as well. Tail lights are going to be the same way too, so you're going to see that look on these. Also, 20-inch wheel. Yes, 20-inch wheel is going to be standard equipment on the 200A, so you get the 20-inch, again, I think that's carbonized gray, painted and machined alloy wheel here with the all-season tire here, and a 20-inch, and we're going to talk about not worry about that one over there yet. We'll get to that in a second, but you're going to get that. Also, the fender vent. This is something not everybody's a fan of. You get the fender vent STX with the lime green, it's a lime color anyway. So you get that lime accent here on the fender vent. Not a big, a lot of people aren't a big fan of that. And I'm going to show you how you can get an STX and actually, for the cost, same cost, get the black instead. So we'll get to that package in a little bit. So you're going to get that as well on this. Still have the black door handles here. You will not have running boards. You won't see running boards yet on the STX. Privacy glass on these back windows. You'll get rear defrost, standard equipment on these as well. All those nice tie downs and the new things on the bed as well, getting the little area in there. I call it the flex bed. I think they got it from the Maverick, but that just might be me. And of course, does have the bumper on the back that's body colored, as well as, don't forget, reverse sensing. We mentioned rear view camera, the class 4 receiver hitch. On the inside, you are getting the bucket seats with the console. So this is standard equipment. There's nothing, we did not add bucket seats to this. This is how they're going to come. They are a manual seat adjustment for this. You will get the lime accents on those seats, so cloth seating surfaces here, unique to the STX from the XL. The console there, still have the shifter on the column for you. Cruise control, of course, standard equipment. As we mentioned, the big screens and everything else that are going to come along with that. So really nicely equipped STX. I think I've covered most everything on this standard equipment. But now let's jump over. There's something you can get on top of the 200A if you want, for just $1,500 if you want to change the look. Now, as we transition over and talk about some other things you can get on the 200A, I did forget about a couple things that I wanted to make sure I pointed out, and that is on the STX trim, it is not available in your regular cab. So that's something to note there. If you're looking for regular cab, you got to stay with that XL trim. They're available in either Super Cab or Super Crew, in either 2-wheel drive or 4x4. So pricing level, Super Cab 2-wheel drive starts at $45,800. And then your Super Crew starts at $48,800. And then 4-wheel drive is about $4,000 more on both of those. So keep that in mind. Now, something that's going on right now that Ford's doing as part of their pricing strategy is there's a $2,000 discount package for the STX as well. So whether it go 200 or 201A, you get a $2,000 discount package. So you can take $2,000 right off of that right out the bat. Or you can say, well, I can upgrade to the 5.0 there and still be $500 less. However you want to think about it, go for it. Also, the Super Cab and Super Cruise also come with the extended range fuel tank. Extended range? I'm thinking of EV. No, you have the bigger fuel tank. 36-gallon fuel tank is going to be standard equipment on your Super Cabs and Super Cruise. So that's also going to come with that. And as part of the 200A, I think it's a kind of a cool feature, zone lighting. Again, something you had to go up to XLT last year to get. Zone lighting is standard equipment on the 200A, but is not on the 201A. That one. We'll talk about that in just a second. Now let's jump in. Let's talk about this black appearance package that's optional on the 200A. Now let's talk about the black appearance package. Now this package is available on your 200A. It's optional on the 200A and is available, not available on your 201A. We'll get to that in a second. But if you want to dress it up, you want a different look. So if you want, instead of that lime accents and everything else, you can go to this look instead. So you're retaining your body colored bumpers here, fog lights, the darkened headlight assemblies and everything else from this. But on this end, your grille is going to change from that carbonized gray painted gloss grille to this black grille. So kind of, again, dresses it up, gives it a nice look to it on the front up here. Also the wheel upgrade. Now this isn't the tire you're going to normally get. You're going to get the same tire as we did see on the 200A, but the wheel is going to be different. I love the look of this wheel. In fact, I like this wheel better than the Black Appearance Package XLT wheel. It is a 20-inch wheel. It is kind of a matte finish. So it's not like kind of a satin finish black wheel, and I really love the look of that wheel. So you're going to get the 20-inch wheel upgrade. Also, here's where we're going to get your running boards. So you're going to get those side running boards on this as well, give you the nice running boards. And then the fender vent. This is where we get upgraded. Black accent STX, and we get rid of that lime accent on the grille or on those fender vents. You'll get that as well. It does say in the order guide that you're going to get a gray 4x4 emblem. This in here we did upgrade to an FX4 package, so I can't show you that. But what's funny is the 200A that we have right beside it has the same gray 4x4 decal, so I don't think that's really much of an upgrade. The seats will still have the lime accent on the inside. I probably can get past that if the truck looks cool on the outside and doesn't have that little lime accent on it. So this, again, package, $1,500 package here. If you want to upgrade and change the look, giving you the black accent, the black wheels that I like, and getting rid of that lime fender vent. Now, another option for the STX trim is the 201A equipment group, and this is where you get your FX4 package on this one here. And some of you might remember last year, there was a Rattler package available last year. So it's like, where did that package go? This is it, folks. Let me go over and show you how this is the exact same thing as a Rattler package of last year. The difference is this one here is available in either the 2.7 liter engine or the 5.0 liter engine, but not available in the EcoBoost like it was last year with the Rattler package. This one also is available only in 4x4 Super Crew configuration. So you have to go Super Crew 4x4. I don't think that's a big deal. Most people are ordering that way. Now this one here is going to kind of almost give you that look of the STX before, like last year was, where you're getting the black bumpers up here instead. So they're not painted. So nice, well, they're kind of a nice, I'd say, the same kind of finish as the wheels here. So you're getting the black bumpers on the front, still getting the fog lights, still getting the coast-to-coast grille, but now you're gonna be that molded in. It is not gonna be a painted surround on this grille here. So pretty similar to the, it actually looks just like the XL grille in a sense. So even the design is different than your other two STX 200As. So it will look a little different. So you're gonna get that. So also over here, the fender vent though, I do like it. It is the black, so it looks similar to the black appearance package fender vent. The wheel, it is going to go from a 20-inch wheel that's standard on the 200A to an 18-inch wheel, and there's a reason behind that, and that is for off-road capabilities. So you're going to have an 18-inch wheel. I do like the design on this wheel, so it's a nice 18-inch black wheel that comes with this, and you are getting upgraded to a nice all-terrain tire. They are an LT 265/70 R18 all-terrain tire. More sidewall helps with off-road capabilities, so this is a vehicle that you can take and it's going to have a little more cushion and give as you're going off-roading. Also, if you need to air down, it's going to help. There's plenty of sidewall there for you to be able to do that as well here. You are getting the running boards like we did see in the black appearance package as well on this one here. Now on the inside, you are going to get a little bit different interior. So on this in here, shut this off. This in here gets you the interior that we did see last year in the Rattler package. So you're going to see the bronze stitching on those armrests, also the bronze accent on the doors, as well as you're seeing it on the console as well, coming up and over and around the console. You're gonna see that as well, the stitching on the console itself. And then the seats, cloth seats, but it does get that same design that we did see last year in the Rattler package in those seats as well. So a little bit different look on the inside as well. Now, of course, we don't want to forget, this also is, because it is for off-road, FX4 package. Get your FX4 decal on the side. You're also going to get the upgraded monotone rear shocks and the off-road front shocks as well. So it is going to upgrade that, give you the skid plates underneath as well, like you'd expect in all your FX4 packages. And it's going to come with electronic locking gear ratio. It's included as standard equipment with the package. So you're going to get, it's either the 355 if you go with the 2.7 liter, or it's going to be 331 electronic locker if you go with the 5.0 liter V8 engine. So a couple different ways to go. Also, floor liners are going to be included as well as part of this, like you'd expect in most of the FX4 packages. And this is a great way to go. It's about a $2,100 package here. That you can upgrade to if you're looking for that. If you're looking for that Rattler package from last year, make sure you get the 201A equipment group, and I think you'll be pleased. So there you have it. Those are the three different looks of the STX. Depends on what your flair, what your desire is for this. I think the STX is a really good bargain right now because these all really are coming really well equipped. I'm calling the STX the XLT for 2024 because it's so well equipped now for this year that I think we're going to see a lot of people buying the STX trim, and hopefully this video helps you out in deciding maybe which trim level you can go with and whether or not this will work. Again, cloth seats, does not have power seats. That might be the only thing you're missing from last year's XLT to this year's STX, but I think it's a great look, a great buy. It's starting to rain. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Notification bell is turned on so you don't miss any of these educational videos. And until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.